One morning, Miffy was awakened by her mother, who whispered, "Miffy, get up. Today is your father's birthday, and I want to bake him a chocolate birthday cake." "Oh, what fun!" said Miffy. "Father loves chocolate cake, and so do I. May I help you bake the cake, Mother? And may I lick the spoon?" "Yes, yes, Miffy dear," said Mother Bunny. "But the problem is, I have no chocolate and not enough butter or flour. Could you go and ask Auntie Alice for some?" "Oh, yes, Mother. Auntie Alice is always baking cakes, so she will surely have those things." Mother Bunny gave Miffy a basket and said, "Shall I write a list for you? I can remember them by myself. Chocolate, butter, and flour," said Miffy's mother. "Yes, flour," said Miffy. "I was just going to say flour." "All right, Miffy, off you go," said her mother. "But remember, no flour, no cake." Miffy took the basket and repeated to herself, "Chocolate, butter, flour. Chocolate, butter, flour." As she walked along, Miffy met Poppy Pig, who was also carrying a basket. "Hello, Miffy," said Poppy. "Where are you going?" "Chocolate, butter, flour," said Miffy. "You're trying to remember something you need," said Poppy. "Me too. I'm on my way to the shops. I must remember to buy some vanilla, cream and flour. I'm on my way to Auntie Alice's house to borrow some chocolate, cream and flour," said Miffy. "It's good that you can remember what you need," said Poppy. "Vanilla, cream, flour. Vanilla, cream, flour. Vanilla, cream." Then Miffy saw Barbara Bear. "Good morning, Miffy," said Barbara Bear. "I just came from the shop, and I bought some potatoes, milk and sugar." "That's interesting," said Miffy. "I'm just on my way to my Auntie Alice's house to borrow some vanilla, cream and sugar." Vanilla, cream, sugar. Vanilla, cream, sugar. Vanilla, cream and sugar. "Thank you, Auntie Alice," said Miffy. "Here you are, Mother," said Miffy. "Here is the vanilla, cream and sugar. You see, I remembered everything." Miffy's mother smiled. "Are you sure you remembered everything? Where is the chocolate? Where is the butter? Where is the flour?" "Oh dear," said Miffy. "I'm sorry I got all mixed up. Now there will be no chocolate cake for my father's birthday." "Don't cry, Miffy dear," said her mother. "With the vanilla, cream and sugar, I can make some wonderful birthday ice cream." That evening, when they all sat down for the birthday dinner, Father Bunny said, "This vanilla ice cream is delicious. What a splendid idea." Mother gave Miffy a wink, and they all enjoyed the birthday ice cream. One autumn day, Miffy was on her way to visit Boris and Barbara Bear. Along the way, she saw beautiful yellow, brown and red leaves. "How beautiful they look," she thought. "I would like to put them into picture frames and hang them on the walls." Miffy began to gather up the most beautiful leaves. By the time she reached Boris and Barbara's house, she had a basket full of them. "Hello, Boris. Hello, Barbara. Look what I have. Autumn leaves in many bright colours." She laid them out carefully on Boris and Barbara's kitchen table. "Can you help me make some picture frames, please, Boris?" "Yes, I can, Miffy. said Boris. "They will make lovely gifts." So they went out to Boris's workshop to find some nice wood to make the frames with. While they were busy, a breeze blew through the house. "Oh dear," said Miffy. "Where are all of my leaves?" "That's funny," said Barbara. "But look, Miffy, we still have 6 leaves left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. "That will be plenty," said Barbara. "Let's go and finish the picture frames." But as they went to finish the picture frames, a bird flew in and took away another leaf. "My goodness," said Barbara. "We had 6 leaves left, and now we only have 5. Boris quickly closed the window. "We don't want to lose any more of these beautiful leaves. I have made 5 frames, so we need 5 leaves." "Well," said Miffy, "I think that we still have enough." So they put the 5 leaves into 5 frames. "Look how beautiful they are," said Miffy. "You and Barbara shall have one." "Thank you, Miffy," said Boris, and put their framed leaf on the wall. "You still have 4 frames to give as presents." With the 4 framed leaves packed in a shopping bag, Miffy began to walk home. When she left the forest, she met Poppy Pig. "Hello, Miffy," said Poppy. "What are you carrying?" "I found some beautiful leaves in the forest, and Boris Bear made 5 frames for them. I gave them 1, so I have 4 left." "Would you like one?" "Oh, yes, please," said Poppy. "May I have a red one?" "Of course you can," said Miffy. "If you take this one, I will still have 3 frames left." "Thank you, Miffy," said Poppy. "It's beautiful." When Miffy arrived home, she said, "Look, Father, look, Mother. I found some lovely leaves in the forest, and Boris Bear made some frames for them. I would like to give one to each of you." Her mother and father were very pleased and hung the framed leaves on the wall. Miffy still had 1 frame left. "I'll do something very special with this one," said Miffy. It was a very windy day at the beach. Miffy and her father were pulling Miffy's little wagon, but the wind was blowing so hard that it was very difficult to pull. Miffy was very tired from pulling the wagon. Miffy said, "Father, isn't this a good place for our tent?" "Yes," said Father Bunny. "But because the wind is blowing so hard, it will be difficult to put up the tent." They worked together, and soon the tent was up, and they put all of their things inside to protect them from the wind. "That was difficult," said Miffy. "But it's very cosy inside here." "Yes, Miffy," said Father Bunny. "I think we deserve a biscuit now. But we must eat them quickly before everything gets covered with sand." When the biscuits were finished, Miffy and her father went out to play with a ball. But the wind was too strong. "Oh no!" cried Miffy. "My ball will blow into the water." But Father Bunny was able to stop the ball just in time. "Throwing the ball is too difficult in this wind," he said. "But I have an idea. This wind is perfect for flying a kite." So Miffy went inside the tent and brought out her beautiful red kite. "Okay, Miffy," said her father. "I will hold the kite up high, and you will hold on to the string. When the wind blows, I will let go, and if you hold on tight to the string, the kite will fly up in the air." A strong gust of wind blew, and Father released the kite, and it flew high up into the air. The red kite looked beautiful against the blue sky, but the wind was very strong, and the kite danced this way and that in the air. It was hard for little Miffy to hold on to the string. She was afraid that the wind would lift her off the ground and up into the air. "Hold on tight, Miffy," shouted her father. "I'm coming to help you." But he was too late. The kite hit the ground so hard that it was broken and torn. "Oh dear," cried Miffy. "My lovely kite is smashed." Father Bunny said, "Don't cry, Miffy. The wind is too strong at the beach today. I think we should go home." They carefully folded up their tent and put all of their things into the car. Miffy held her broken kite on her lap. She didn't cry anymore, but she was very sad. Miffy's mother made some warm cabbage soup for them. Then Miffy went to bed. She was very tired after her big adventure at the beach. Mother Bunny said to Father Bunny, "Do you think you can repair the kite?" "I will try," said Father Bunny. The next morning when Miffy woke up, she blinked her eyes in astonishment. There, at the end of her bed, was her beautiful red kite, as good as new. "My father is so clever," she thought. One morning, Miffy was fast asleep in her bed. She was having a beautiful dream. Suddenly, her mother rushed into her room and said, "Miffy dear, wake up, it's late. You'll be late for school." Miffy quickly sat up and looked at her clock. It was very late. Miffy rushed to her wardrobe. "What should I wear, Mother?" she said. "Just wear anything," said Mother Bunny. "You must get dressed very quickly so that you won't be late for school." So Miffy chose her yellow dress. "Come and have your breakfast, Miffy," called her mother. "I have carrots and tomatoes all ready for you." But when Miffy came into the kitchen, her mother was surprised. "Miffy," she said, "you have a big spot on your dress." "Oh dear," said Miffy. "If I have to change my clothes, I'll be later than ever." "But you must," said her mother. "You should wear clean clothes to school. When you are rushing, everything goes wrong." So Miffy changed into a clean dress. "Now I must really run to school," she said. "Hold on, Miffy," called her mother. "You have forgotten your lunch bag." Before Miffy got very far, she remembered that she had promised her teacher a nice red apple from the tree in her garden. She knew she would be later still, but she ran back home to get the apple. But Miffy could not reach the apple in the tree. "Mother," she called, "could you please come and pick an apple from the tree for me? I promised to bring one to my teacher." "Oh dear, Miffy," said her mother, "you're getting later and later." But she picked the apple for Miffy, and off Miffy went again. Miffy ran and ran all the way to school. "Oh, I'm so late!" she cried. But the door did not open. It was locked. Miffy looked at the playground. It was empty, and there were no scooters parked there. Then there was her mother in the car. "Miffy," she called. "In our rush, we completely forgot that today is a school holiday. You're not late. There is no school today." Miffy laughed and laughed. "You see, Miffy," Mother said, "when you are rushing, everything goes wrong." "But not everything," said Miffy. "Now I have a delicious apple to eat. And tomorrow I'll pick a fresh one for the teacher." Miffy rode home with her mother and enjoyed the rest of her school holiday. One morning, Boris and Barbara Bear were having fun watching Snuffy running and playing outside their house. "Snuffy is having a wonderful time," said Barbara. "She is such a lively little dog." Then Snuffy wagged her little tail and ran off, barking happily through the woods. On her way to Poppy Pig's house, she passed Melanie, who was riding her scooter to school. "Oh dear," said Melanie. "Snuffy can run so much faster than I can go on my scooter. She is such a speedy little dog." Snuffy ran round and round Melanie's scooter. Then she gave a happy little bark and ran off towards Poppy Pig's house. "Good morning, Snuffy," said Poppy. "You certainly are a happy little dog today." "Goodness me," said Poppy. "I wish I had as much energy as you, Snuffy." Snuffy certainly did love to run and jump, and soon she was running and barking on her way to visit Miffy. But Miffy was not at home. Snuffy ran all around Miffy's house, but she could not find her. Soon Snuffy began to get tired and sleepy. She lay down in Miffy's garden and fell fast asleep. In a little while, Miffy came home from school and saw Snuffy lying there. Snuffy didn't move at all. Miffy was very worried. "Snuffy? Snuffy?" she called, but Snuffy still did not move. Just then Poppy Pig came walking by, and Miffy said, "Oh, Poppy, look at Snuffy just lying there. I think she must be ill." "How come?" said Poppy. "Just this morning she was running and jumping in my garden, so very full of life. But look how very still she is. I think she must be sick." Melanie came riding up on her scooter. "Look, Melanie," said Miffy. "Snuffy must have something wrong with her. She's just lying there and not moving." "Well, she was moving very fast when I saw her this morning." Just at that moment, Boris and Barbara Bear came by, carrying a bag of groceries. "Hello, Miffy," said Barbara. "Why do you look so sad?" "I'm worried about Snuffy," said Miffy. "She's lying so still. I'm afraid she's ill." But just then, Snuffy opened her eyes and sniffed. "Look," said Boris. "Snuffy smells the food in our shopping bag. She was just very tired, Miffy, but as soon as she smells good food, she wakes up again." "Here is a biscuit for you, Snuffy," said Barbara. After her sleep and the biscuit, Snuffy was ready to run around again. Miffy was happy to see that Snuffy was just fine.
Snuffy, Grunty, Boris Bear, Pop